Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Chris with the C. Hope you're all doing well. Thank you very much for joining me today, guys. Rlaarlo XTS rally car. I really like this, and what I've done with it, okay, and today is with just more of a bash, really, and enjoy it. I've geared it up to a 23 tooth pinion, and I've got a new battery that I want to put in it. Last time when I came up here, I had some issue with some batteries, so a good friend of mine, Robbie, ordered some batteries for his rally car and for mine. And yeah, 4,000 mile with a lot more punch, so fingers crossed we should have a lot more runtime. Now, the car so far, I've literally done nothing to it except for gear it up and a few little minor sort of tweaks, should we say, to the suspension. Very happy with the performance on this. Big shout out to Rlaarlo for asking me to obviously do all these videos. Guys, I will put a link in the description where you can pick one of these cars up, and I'm majorly happy with this so far. So I'm going to put the head cam on now. We'll quickly talk about it and go from there. I'll see you in a second. Right guys, so XTS rally car. Very, very happy with the way this has been performing recently. I've had a lot of fun with it. I've been out with it loads. One thing I will mention is I love the handset. The funny thing is I normally by now would have definitely have changed the car over to my own handset, but this, it works really well. So top marks there, Rlaarlo. It's not often I keep a stock handset in the car. Now the battery pack, all right, I've seen these on Amazon. You may want to have a look for these guys. Is what they call Hilldow 4000 mAh 85C, so a lot more punch. And I'm hoping with the gear change, obviously this is going to translate to a good performance with the car. I'm still running the stock motor. Everything else is stock servo. I haven't changed anything to the car apart from gearing up to the maximum pinion I could fit in the car. So today is more of a bash, a bit of fun, a proof of concept video, and just to give these new battery packs a go, really. So pop the connector in. XT60s, I'm quite fond of these actually in the smaller cars. Started changing all my smaller cars over to XT60s. Again, no issues at all. Now, it doesn't necessarily fit perfectly, this battery pack, guys. I'll quickly show you. What it does do is kind of lean a little bit on the battery tray. So, with that being said, you know, it is in there, so that's good. Let's turn the handset on. As you can hear, it's recognised it. Wait for the beep. Okay, gyro's kicked in, everything's working. But yeah, I've had a lot of fun with this car so far. As you can see, gyro is on. What else are we going to do here? Let's turn the lights on, shall we? Right, okay, so we got lights on. It's just a head cam. I'm using a new camera, guys, so if you let me know what you think about. Oh, hang on. Right, okay. That turbo flash on the exhaust, I love it. Plenty of throttle, turn them in. Ooh, spinning them tyres up. Yeah, battery pack seems to have plenty of punch here. It's a lot of fun, these rally cars. Okay, so 23 tooth is working nicely, actually. Whoop, hot on the brakes, turn in. Oh, I'm right behind the tree here. And straight up the hill. Ooh. Turn him around. Yeah, okay, so happy with that. Gonna bring the car in a second, just want to check that that body's on properly. Ooh. Yeah, so that's all on. Yeah, the front's still on as well there. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, let's go. Hot on the brakes, turn in. Yeah. Definitely one of my favourite small scale cars, this one, at the moment. I think Rlaarlo have done an absolutely awesome job with these XTS rally cars. It's made me starting to want to look at other cars at the same time though. Hot on the brakes, turn. Nice controlled drift by there then. Whoop. Just love the scale look of this vehicle and also the way it handles. And to be honest with you guys, it's a very, very fast little car, this one, for something. It's an RTR 110 scale. Oh, all that drift. Let's go up here. So, turn in, bit of brake. Perfect little ground basher, this one. Whoop, and turn again. I generally have had no issues with this car so far, I'll be honest with you. Apart from a little bit of dirt and muck getting in by the spur and pinion. Other than that, she's been golden. Let's go flat out down here, shall we? Turn in, turn, slide. Ooh. Bit of dirt and muck kicking up there. Wicked fun. Oh, and the battery's out. Right, let's put the battery back in. 2 seconds, guys. Right, okay, so I've got the battery back in. I'm thinking what I'm possibly going to do is slightly modify the battery tray just to allow for that battery to sit down a little bit better. Because obviously when we turned over by there then, it came loose underneath the Velcro. Now that's not any fault of the car. Turn the lights on. There you go. No fault of the car. That is literally just down to the fact that the battery doesn't actually sit properly in the battery tray. So not really an issue, just something to look at. Now I have received some 3D printed parts for this by a gentleman on Facebook. Sent some stuff over for the purpose of just looking at, really, from Phil Harrison, Tom RC. And he got in contact with me and said, would I like to look at some? So obviously the answer was yes. Considering how much I love this little rally car, I think it was a good idea. So I probably will fit them into the vehicle as well and report back and let you know what I think. Whoop. So yeah, overall fun with this car is massive. I haven't got a problem with this car, one slight bit. Whoop. Whoop, that's a wall. Let's go back. Hot on the brakes, turn in. But yeah, overall very happy with this car. A lot of performance, and now bearing in mind, I wouldn't essentially class them as cheap because they're not. I mean, it's £250, but what you are getting in comparison to maybe like, let's say a Tamiya kit or something, is a fully ready-to-run car with really good electrics, Dumbo handset and receiver, gyro, into the curb, Dumbo handset with the receiver, and gyro. Whoa, look at that, it's kissing that wall then. True Ken Block style. Decent power. The tyres are pretty good for an RTR. I would love to find some other wheels that actually fit it now, mine, because unfortunately they are slightly larger than your typical 1/10 rally, and I say same rule applies for the car. Now Rlaarlo has brought out a suspension arm kit, so where you're able to start fitting like your usual 1/10 bodies to the car, so that's a kind of interest. I did see Garth from RC Kicks mentioning about that, and it's something he's going to be doing. So I might possibly do that, but then having said that, I'm wondering, is that going to change the characteristics of the car too much? I suppose if you're into your 1/10 rally cars and racing and stuff like that, that might be an option, but ooh. Yeah, this battery pack is all right, guys. I've got no issues with this. Oop, that's a curb. Nail the throttle, turn in. Button the brakes, turn around. Loads of fun. So 23 tooth is definitely a success with this car, guys. Right, still going. Epic. I will put a link in the description where you can get these battery packs as well, guys. So first time trying them, it's nice to have something a little bit more than the 200 mAh battery that came with the car. And there's definitely a punch increase. I am thinking about putting them, oh, there you go, there. And that is LVC right there. Where that, there you go, LVC's kicked right in there. So, let's talk about it. Okay, one of the things with this car, guys, as you can see, there's a lot of muck and dirt that ends up inside the vehicle. Tough little cars, these. Plenty of power, plenty of get up and go. The Hilldow battery pack, you know, let me just take that back out. I think it's a 4000 mAh 85C. So all that running was done with this little battery pack there, or 3S battery, and has worked very well. And to be fair, it's not actually that warm. So the good thing is about this is it's not pulling that many amps out of the vehicle. Sorry, the ESC and the motor is not pulling that many amps out of the battery pack. So perfect for this little car. Now, I mentioned about a little battery tray modification. What I might possibly do here, see this part here, I might actually grind that down with a Dremel just to get the battery pack to sit flat. I think if you did that, this battery pack would be absolutely awesome. Now I am thinking about putting a Max 10 SET into the vehicle. So a 3652, maybe something like a 4000 kV motor. And yeah, just have a lot of fun with it, really. Now, metal geared servo, I might possibly put one of them in, but again, I'm not having any issues with it at all. So I'm going to go up top now, guys, and we'll talk about it further. Right, guys, so welcome back. Yeah, XTS rally car, absolutely awesome little piece of kit. Tyres and everything are holding up really well on it. Suspension is top notch. I've got no issues there. I've done no diff tuning to the vehicle. The only thing I've done literally is a 23 tooth pinion and just adjusted the shocks a little bit so it doesn't kind of scrape across the floor when you're braking. This battery pack, I've used this today now, and I gotta say, I'm very impressed with that. It's not sponsored or anything like that. These were purchased out of real money. And so I will put a link in the description where you can pick these up if any of you XTS owners are looking for one. They don't fit 110% perfectly, but as you can see, they held in quite nicely. So I am thinking about doing a slight adjustment to the battery tray there, or possibly change the car around a little bit, because I am thinking about putting a bigger motor and a bigger ESC in there. The Max 10 SET, I think that'll probably work really well in this car. Overall, very happy, very happy. I want to say a massive thank you to each everybody who obviously watching all the videos. All the likes, shares and subscribes go on the channel. Really do appreciate it. Till next time, guys, check the box for more videos. Stay awesome. I'll catch you later.